Boys, girls, and MBs. I'm going to do this stream real quickly. It's going to be maybe like a 30-minute stream to talk about the Nick is not green. I don't want to say situation, but more so talk about kind of maybe like this from a personal perspective as someone who is watching him. Because I saw a Tom Dark video that came out today saying, should Nick is not green be forgiven? In particular, it was this video right here. And I found it very interesting, to say the least. And I felt it was worthy of talking about that very question. And I also thought it would be interesting to... Ryan, what's up? Happy New Year. It's freaking 2025. Weird times. But yeah, I had the stream. I wasn't sure if there was any whatchamacallit, what's that called? Where you get freaking clapped for having music on the back. But I haven't streamed in a while, so I wanted to stream. I usually stream on New Year's. It's hard for me to hit the button, but it's the top of the year. I told you guys I'd freaking make stuff again in the new year, so here I am. Right off the bat. Appreciate you being here, Ryan. So I don't know if, I guess for those of you that don't know about the Nick is not green situation, perhaps, what I'm going to be talking about really comes from this situation right here where he was like, I make harmful content that needs to change. And the reason why he made this video was particularly because of the super mega drama that he kind of got wrapped around in, kind of off the basis of him watching this video of Lex Updog making this video about a situation with them that at this point, that's not, I don't think that's for me to talk about. But it was a video that stemmed from that he then made to defend her. And a lot of things I'm reading are saying that he made that video because he was like pressured into it from her, and potentially Eden as well. Ethan is online. I just saw a video called "Coming Out" from them, who's now Eden. So that's why I'm saying Eden, not Ethan, is online. So that was kind of my understanding of it, and then he made these videos basically that was like a kind of a quote unquote like takedown of Super Mega, and it was just like it became a whole situation, and then everyone made all these videos being like, oh my god, this is so bad. And then at first Nick was kind of defending himself, being like, no guys, and you know, lo and behold, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I'm someone who has met Nick and like in real life and like spoke with him face to face. I've talked with him multiple times through like DMs online or in Discord groups. I met his brother. It's Austin Green, who's also a content creator on YouTube, and I've had interactions with both of them, both online and in real life. I can't say I know them like their best friends do, or I'm not going to sit here and act like I know every little facet of their life, because I certainly do not. But in this video, I'm talking particularly about the Nick is not green. Kind of like, I guess I'll call it a situation, just because I think I feel bad for him at this point. Because I was really afraid to like talk about this, and I'm more than likely gonna end up making like a full video on this rather than a stream. Particularly, make sure I don't. Oh man, I'm streaming from Florida right now, so a little bit of a different setup here till I'm back home. But I'm talking about this situation mainly because I was like afraid to for a while, because I thought that when I was going on Reddit, I saw that there was like still some heat on the situation. And even when you search his name on YouTube, this Jimmy Robbins video still It has 1.6 million views. And this Jimmy Robbins video, I think, if I'm not mistaken, even if Nick happens to watch this video or see it, or someone who watches him, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think even Nick would say that, this video kind of encapsulates a lot of it. But here's the main crux of all this, the reason, another big thing why I'm talking about it, why I kind of felt bad behind the scenes. I saw a lot of pressure on this situation online, and Nick is someone that I kind of saw come up in this space. Literally, I think I subscribed to him at like 350 subscribers or something like that. I was like one of the first like 10 people to be in his Twitch streams at the time. He used to do a ton of streaming on Twitch. I was always one of the first people to like click his videos. I'd watch him on when he was on doing Very Really Good, that podcast with Curtis. I saw him do the collab with Danny Gonzalez, which time and time again I've talked about. Danny's a friend of mine from high school. So that was a cool moment, which is another reason why I felt like connected to Nick's channel. And Jake Doolittle was someone I think he did collaborations with, is also someone that I know. And speaking of Jake, I just saw that Swoop dropped a Jake Doolittle video, and I really thought that people would stop talking about that situation by now, but it's about to get heated again. But anyway, yeah, just people that I know are friends with Nick, and so I felt very connected to his content, if that makes sense. So from a personal standpoint, I was kind of like, it feels weird. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but like, especially like being like on camera, it feels strange. Like, it almost feels like, not that I'm connected to him on this level, but it almost feels like you're like talking about like a very close friend, like to the camera, which is why this feels weird. But I'm not, I don't have anything bad to say about him. Ironically, I think, my personal stance on this matter is, because I think, am I showing the screen? I have to keep checking. Yeah, okay. So you guys are seeing the screen. So right here, you see this "Where's Nickisnotgreen" video, which is funny because I literally searched "Where's Nickisnotgreen" 10 days ago, and then this video is fresh. And then I saw this Tom Dark "Should Nickisnotgreen be forgiven" video, like I mentioned. But anyway, this video right here, this Jimmy Robbins video, back to what I was saying, kind of. And sorry, I feel like I kind of just looped back to what I was saying. I'm very tired right now. I'm trying to make this before I go to sleep. I had to get this off my mind before I make another video tomorrow. But anyway, I'm going to come back and make a video on this whole thing. But anyway, this Jimmy Robbins video actually was a big reason he lost a lot of subscribers. This kind of laid out not only the Super Mega situation, but it kind of laid out some prior situations. I know there was like a situation with the Gus Johnson and his with Gus Johnson, Abelina Sabrina situation. He had talked about there was I know he was like getting some flack, even though what Sneeko did was incorrect and the video he made was defending Chad. It was kind of like some conversations around how he defends people online, and like I don't know. They were just getting really upset about the way that Nick operated in those situations, basically. And it kind of was like encapsulating a lot. And people saw that and were like, ugh, Nick. But while people were going, ugh, Nick, at that very same moment was like, I think it was like 6 months or so after I had met him. I met Dev, I met Gabby, and I met, what's the game channel? The guys that do the game channel online. They're from Detroit. Detroit game. Maybe if I just search it. Detroit game channel YouTubers. Detroit music game channel YouTubers. Oh my God. And watch, I unironically will not find it either. Yeah, classic. Of course I'm not going to find it. Um, but anyway, going off of that, I was kind of thinking like like he seems nice, like, and then I think I actually met Nick twice. I did. I saw him again in Chicago one year, because that year I saw him in Detroit. And I don't know. I just had both really great interactions with him. Like, and I just from those you ever meet someone in real life and you just kind of like off the bat, you just can sense it. You're like, I know this is like a good person. I don't know. Maybe that's just a me thing. Maybe other people can relate to that. But yeah, he just seemed like a well-intended person. Didn't strike me as someone that's out to like harm people or want to cause issues. It just doesn't seem like who he is. And I was just feeling very bad watching his subscriber count drop because I, again, watched him grow from the very top. And I know there's still people out there that don't like him for the situation, but the reason why I'm talking about this is particularly because he made this apology. He made this apology right here. Let me make sure I'm showing that. I have to keep checking OBS because I'm kind of jerry-rigging my stream here. But he made this apology video right here. So I make harmful content that needs to change. This apology video is quite the opposite of the Cody Ko apology that some of you might have seen recently. I was going to make a video on where he didn't apologize. Unlike Cody, over here, friend of the show, Greenisnotnick, did make a good apology. And I'm actually shocked at the 6.3K downvotes right now on this, particularly because I actually think this was a good apology. And you can actually go down to the comments here. Yeah, see, look at this. Someone even say he lost 100K subs in less than a year. Some of my favorite apologies from the YouTubers make fun of people. Yeah, so Nick spent a lot of time making fun of people, made apology videos. And Nick also made, so he has this other channel called He Said Us, for those of you that don't know about this channel. But he made a video a while back. I think it was called Why I Stopped Making Videos. I made YouTube video right here. And Tom Dark Live, who made his video on Nick, the reason I felt comfortable making this video, I was like very scared to make this video in the first place, but I felt comfort making this video when I saw the Tom Dark video, because I'll be honest, and I hate, I have nothing against Tom Dark. I just don't watch his content. The like few times I have, I'm just very used to watching his stuff and hearing the like, oh, little soy boy and like all that crap, which I don't even know what that really means. I just kind of hear him like I feel like when you go online, like you see like a title, it's like soy boy gets attacked by whatever, like that's the kind of content I expect to see from him. But no, for once in my life, like out of the like, I don't know, 4 or 5 pieces of Tom Dark content I've seen, I saw Tom make a really good video on him and saying like he should be forgiven. And you can see here, it says, frankly, I think Lex and Ethan, or now Eden, use Nick as a shield to deflect the shit they should have gotten into it. They should have gotten onto him, which is precisely what I was saying earlier. Someone say Nick deleted all his videos with Jake Doolittle. Yeah, and I don't know, Tom made a really nice video on it. I was like very pleasantly surprised, and maybe that's a fault of my own that I haven't seen more Tom Dark content. And maybe he's a lot like nicer than I'm imagining he is. Which I will say he might be. He might be. I don't know if those of you in my community watch his video or not. Watch Tom Dark. But sorry, I know I'm kind of like yapping and going on. I'm like very tired. Just wanted to make this stream because I have all this. I'm kind of just like blurbing out what's in my mind. So if you're gonna, I don't think anyone in my community will say this, but I think if there's like some newcomers, they might say, you yap on your channel or whatever, and it's out of order. And I'm just kind of like spitting what's at the top of my mind. But anyway, Nick made this video called, let me check my OBS real quick. Nick made this video called Why I Stopped Making Videos. And you can see it had a good reception to it. 4.5 upvotes, 855 dislikes. And he kind of just talks about how all the online pressure that he was facing kind of got to him. And he was I think he even made another video on this channel where he was like reflecting on his good times he had when he was streaming, when he was coming up, and how much he really enjoyed it. And I know he tried streaming again. And meanwhile, while I'm showing you all this, there are people, and this is not for neither you or I to decide. This is personally for Nick and not for us, but I've been seeing on Reddit, even in the comments of this video, even in the comments of this video, I saw people theorizing like, oh, Dev and Nick broke up, this type of thing, where it's like, dude, I don't give a shit. Like, fucking love them. I met them, at one point. Like, cool. If they did, that's for them. If they didn't, cool. That's for them. It's like, that shit does not matter. But I saw like a ton of people like spending time theorizing over that, which when you're online, you get in the eye of public scrutiny, inevitably that kind of shit's going to happen, which is precisely why a lot of creators, people don't realize have a partner, because they just don't say it, because that's what ends up happening. If the partner's in 3 videos, and then suddenly not in the next 6 videos, then everyone's like, oh no, they broke up, and then you'll see them in the 7th video, and everyone's like, oh, we're stupid. So it's just like a dumb thing. It's a hard thing to describe if you're not a creator online. I'll make sure my camera didn't go out. Okay, the camera's still there. But anyway, all that to say that Nick made this apology video right here, and it took him, I'll be honest, like, and even Nick knows this, I think this was like his 3rd or 4th apology in, which is basically Nick coming to a consensus in this video really on his overall content, just reflecting on the content he's made. And I think he spent a lot of time shitting on people online. Like, I know there was like that plane video. There was like the one other video with Dev that he made where they were shitting on someone who shouldn't have been shit on. And there's just like, basically what he was talking about is how he was trying to like hold on to his career and following like the YouTube. And he kind of talked about this a little bit, this very thing in this video too, a little bit. But when you're a YouTuber and the algorithms like you kind of figure out like what is it that the algorithm shows, like when it comes to your content, right? So like for me, I talk about internet drama. If I went and showed a video of me like running my treadmill, this is my treadmill routine, YouTube's going to be like, bad video, like 13 views. But if you do, the drama shtick and you stick to that, YouTube's going to go, yeah, this is good. And you need to be relevant. You're talking about something that people are talking about. The second you go off that, then YouTube's going to go and give you like $2. You're not going to make any money. So the reason I described that to you is because that's what Nick was trying to basically do, is like keep up his content and like go quickly and make as much as he can, because YouTube is his job. And I know there was videos on his main channel, Nickisnotgreen, which it seemed like he kind of, I'm going to go to his channel right now, but the whole reason, again, why I'm talking about this is precisely because it seems like Nick has kind of like abandoned making videos as of recent, and I feel bad for him. I hope he's doing well. I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's managing his anxiety. I hope he's getting better. I do want to see him come back if he feels comfortable to make videos. I do see him as a friend. Him and I know each other again through online, so it just kind of sucks to see all this, like see a firsthand friend like I'll feel these feelings, and be upset over something that once made him happy. I feel on a personal level also because his videos on his Greenisnotnick channel for a while were like kind of motivating me to make videos. He was making videos daily, and it was kind of a time that I had a standstill on this channel. I didn't make anything for like 6 months. And I saw him posting, and I was like, holy crap, that's motivation that I can do it. And over here on his Nickisnotgreen channel, he didn't post that frequently. Like these videos came out like once every month or every couple months. And you can see right here his last video was 9 months ago. And he hit 40K and 54K, which I know definitely hurt him a little bit. I know he definitely wishes he had more eyeballs on that. But another thing that I saw him doing, which is like probably some of his most recent content, and I apologize for this TikTok that's going to play. 21. Oh, God. I do not like this video that's about to play.
In a cafe having a coffee, and a man sat next to me. No problem. He seemed nice, cute. We were having good conversation.
Oh, God. I'm scared that videos. 21 Pilots fan. I think he was like 21 Pilots fan. 18. Here it is.
I saw 21 Pilots in Chicago. I saw 21 Pilots in Chicago. I know, I just saw them in LA a month ago, but I had to go see them with my family. So here's some highlights from the show.
So
I saw 21 Pilots in
anyway,
Chicago.
so you can see that Nick. Okay, TikTok does not stop playing audio on desktop. It's unhinged. But anyway, Nick was making like 21 Pilots content on TikTok. That was like 2 months ago, which is a hell of a more sooner than the upload. Nickisnotgreen, and I think he kind of like lost his like maybe relationship with making videos, and missed all this stuff. And I can totally understand it too. Like I think from a viewer perspective, like if you're watching him and you like see this from the outside, it's really, really easy just to go and say like, oh, he should get over it. You know, what's the big deal? Why are you even making a video on this, right? Or like, oh, it's, you know, who cares? Or, you know, like I can see that attitude being very like easy just to like say. But even like, I'll say this, like even on like a creator level, like myself, like I've talked about this on my community page and my channel before. But even when there's like videos where I talk about semi-controversial topics and like one person, and I'm just like sitting here trying to like theorize and when I say theorize, I'm sitting here trying to like collect my thoughts on this video, and meanwhile like recording a video and trying to like throw in those thoughts that I've like not only written down but like thoughts that are in my head. You know, sometimes I'll get stuff wrong or I'll like missay words and stuff. And dude, even just like one comment of someone being like, "Oh, your ADHD is bad." It's like, yeah, I know. Tell me something I don't know. But like even a light little comment like that will kind of like throw me off. And I'll like the next week when I go to make videos, I'm like, oh man, like I can almost be like, get ready to get this comment again, or like, you know, mentally prepare myself and be like, dude, next video you're probably gonna get a comment that says you're not doing scripting or something, which is a comment that I've got before. And I just tell people, hey, go to another channel. I'm not here to script. I do want to I did talk to actually one of Nick's old YouTube helpers the other day. Super cool. Sid Cohen used to do a lot of like Nick's scripts back in the day. You'll see her tag on his channel. I did have a conversation with her actually. About 2 weeks ago, and maybe at some point I might ever script something, because I do want to make some sort of good like big video on this channel at some point if I come up with a good enough topic. So I spoke with her on that. So all to say that I think like this video right here just made me feel very bad for him. And I guess maybe we could just, I almost don't want to play it just because Tom Dark talked about it already. But in this, I don't think, in case I didn't say this already, Nick talked about changing his content when it came over to this video. And it really, I think I kind of briefly spoke on this already about his like income and his career. But what I meant to say earlier is like, he wants to change his content into something that he personally enjoys talking about, stuff that was kind of like what he originally came to YouTube for. And I think that will not, which is like kind of interesting because he has this channel, which I quickly subscribe to, right here, the Nick is Not Listening channel, which is a new channel. He put up a video 3 months ago, doing the thing he does. He likes music. He likes making videos on this, and you could tell he's like enjoying himself making these long videos. But I think he wants to like just talk about like some other stuff or something, which I don't know if that will even barely get him 97K views, especially if you go over to the the Nickisnotgreen channel where he's made the "Why Are We Still Hating on Nara Smith" video that just cracked 50K. And oftentimes I see the argument come up on the internet where people go, well, who cares about the views? Well, when you're in his position and it's your career that depends on it, then you need the views to make money. Like that, I made that one Jack Doherty video on my channel, 146K views. That video made me $1,000. Like that's insane. That's crazy. Like, and I'm sure there's viewers from that watch me now. So thank you so much if you're one of those viewers. Or even if you're someone that's watching this and listening to me yap my ass off about something. But you can tell that I feel very personally connected to this, which is why I'm just going on like an unhinged rant. I should just change the title of this, Unhinged Rant about Nickisnotgreen, even though it's positive. I think that Nick, to answer the original question of the start of stream, should Nickisnotgreen be forgiven? Yeah, I think so. I think right here he made a good enough apology. You can tell he like really feels bad for it. Again, I kind of want to come to stream to give my consensus and not
videos full time for
play this video for
about 3 years.
So he'd been making videos for 3 years. I saw people like, I think there was a comment I left maybe on this video or some other video. I think it was right. Was it right here or some comment that I left, and Nick told me he was moving, so he might have moved since this video. I wish I remember what video it was. Let's see. It might have been over here. But I do want to leave it off on these couple notes here. Number one, I think when Nick started doing the drama content, particularly like here, Greenisnotnick. I almost searched Greenisnotnick videos. I do think that these drama videos were good. Like the bartender overshares marriage drama. Blah, 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 blah. Where was it? The worst TikTok rapper right here? The dentist exposes a freak. Like these TikTok drama videos, I thought these were awesome. Like they were clearly getting him the views. He was making the money off of them, right? These were great videos. But I think it was just what was happening that I think he maybe caught on to, or people caught on to, was the fact that he wasn't really doing proper coverage on some of them at least. He was cranking them out so good. He would just watch and react and say without like fully looking into it, which I think when you watch, the reason I bring this up is because his brother started doing TikTok drama videos. I'm not trying to loop his brother too much in this conversation, but his brother made these videos and did some, and like does research and like plans it all out and everything, which I think is something that Nick could have, I don't want to say easily because it's not easy work, but could have done in his own time and could have found time to do it and made some like good videos on his Nickisnotgreen channel that were maybe more thought out and just been like, hey, these ones are just like spit and go type of thing. And that's not to say every single one was. I think there's for sure a couple of them that he like really, really like did research stuff on. But that was kind of his main criticisms what people had around those videos. But I just thought that like the thumbnails and like the videos, and I thought he was on to something, honestly. I thought this was like his shtick because he kind of felt lost. Like he made this video a while back called Nicky. This is how much I know. My brain is like, I'm internet brain. He made this video called Nicky Needs Help. And he was kind of lost. He's like, what is going to be my shtick? You know, he's like, everyone has this. I don't know what to do. And I was really happy when he found this shtick. But then it seemed like right after, let's see where it dropped off. It was like right after the scooped bagel video, it seemed to have dropped off. He did the scooped bagel thing, and then he just kind of went to the Colleen stuff, went to Matt Rife. And then he made this style of content right here where he said he needs to change his content. and he did this like cup video, but you can tell that like a lot of people in his audience didn't like that because they like the drama videos. So he kind of got stuck doing drama, and I can understand why it's probably hard to make another video that isn't that on this channel. It's kind of a tough question as a creator, like how do you maintain your career doing this? I don't know if, because we haven't seen him well, I don't know if Nick's like moved on and done something else now. I don't know if he's like doing some music related thing. That's not me confirming or denying that. That's just me saying, is he? You know, I don't know. Might shoot him a message or something, see what he's up to, see if he's doing okay. I do feel for the guy. I just think that he got way too like, I think like you said, his anxiety got attached to this. I think a lot of people kind of like overdid everything and kind of like made this thing out to be bigger than it was, and I think, you know, having Nick realize the reason I said that last thing is because I think Nick realized his own faults and he left a good apology. Like, I don't know why I couldn't find a good comment on this. Oh yeah, look at this. See, look, people are like, glad you're acknowledging your wrongs, and I hope you're continuing to improve in this even if you receive criticism. Glad to hear this. I was a bit turned off for your content. Glad to hear taking accountability. This removes some of the icky feeling I had. See, look, like people like this apology. Like, glad you finally had this realization. I'm glad you owned up to all this. The fact that you tagged the video to open my eyes of how toxic you're on it. I'm glad you saw and chose to promote. So I guess all of this big conversation kind of comes to say a couple things too. Is like, I saw it kind of Jake Doolittle go through this too. Jake made a video on, I think it was his like, was it this video? Jake Doolittle? Because he has another channel called Jake Doolittle, I think. Was it Jake Doolittle? Was this the channel? Jake, oh, right here. Here it is. Was it this video? I know there was some video he made. Where the hell did it go? Oh, here it is. Reflecting on myself and my content. Here it is. Where he started to feel bad about his content. And I think it's a really, and I don't mean to like, I hate that I keep looping other people into this, but I think that commentary is like a really tricky thing. And even it's something I struggle with on my channel, where I don't want to like go too hard on people. I try to like really find subjects that I think are worth, like, if I'm going for the scrutinizing angle, I find something that's worth like the scrutiny, or something that is like, you know, I've looked into enough, I've read enough on, where I'm like, okay, you know, I formulated my own opinion. Is something I think worthy of. I feared for the longest time like falling into this trap of like making videos like too quick, or making videos you know, that are like, I don't want to say poorly written, but making videos that are like shitting on someone that doesn't deserve to be shit on, or things like that. Oftentimes I'll do the opposite of that as well. I'll try to do is like find people that are getting shit on and be like, I don't know if this deserves it. Much like I'm doing kind of even right now. I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, but you get what I'm saying. And I think commentary is a hard thing to figure out, because when you make videos on YouTube, like, this person's great, people are like, ew, you're glazing, ew. But when you make videos that are like shitting on someone, then people are like, yeah, and like the title's like, this person's worse than you think, and people are like, yeah, this is great. And I think it's fair to a degree because of the nature of commentary and how it sets itself, so it's totally fair. Like, I've totally been there myself. It's no fault of like the viewer. It's just kind of like a thing on YouTube. It's what the algorithm pushes around. It's what's in front of us. So you can't really fault yourself for being like a hater goer kind of person. But it's just how commentary goes, and I think I'm seeing a shift in it a lot lately, especially with like Danny Gonzalez doing this stuff right here, like doing the best self-defense videos, like where it's like silly shit. Because that's what Nickisnotgreen started off doing. He started off making silly videos. He made a silly collab video with Danny. He always made like silly, goofy videos, and Nick switched over to like, kind of like that stuff where you're kind of like prying away at different people for doing shit. And then he did the drama video. There goes my voice, the drama videos. But then, yeah, I'm seeing this like new turn in creators where Like Danny Gonzalez doing the man buys Amazon box returns, instantly regrets it. Or I've seen creators like Gabby Bell do this right here, ranking the top 10 pizza chains in America, or every home is worse than the last. Or look at like Drew Gooden right here, doing YouTube's obsessed with AI. Like, whoa, this got 400K views in like an hour. That's nuts. I just checked it an hour ago. That's how I know. So I think a lot of like creators, like he's doing the online gambling where he's not really like, hey, he's just kind of stating objective fact. Yeah, so I think commentary is starting to make a pivot into that, which is, oh shoot, I don't even show on my screen. I'll go back and show it, but you can see right here, Drew Gooden does the obsessed with AI. Gabby Bell right here doing the ranking the top 10 pizza chains in America. You can see right here, Danny doing the man buys box Amazon returns. Best self, like, you're doing silly, fun, entertaining videos rather than like the whole like let's dunk on an alpha or like whatever. I do think that era is starting to wear on like viewers and creators. And the faster you crank out videos, the less research you're gonna do, the more inevitably the more mean you're gonna get. And I don't see myself as like a mean person, and I worry about, you know, going down that road, and I hope I don't ever do it. If I ever do that, I would hope that someone in my community would immediately call me out without feeling bad about it. But I hope that doesn't ever happen on this channel. I want to make this channel into something good. I think I'm a pretty positive person for the most part. I mean, I certainly have my own, like, you know, downs and my own times where I'm not always the most positive. That's much like every human on this planet. So I don't want to fall down that trap. Like these videos Gabby is making lately, go subscribe to Gabby if you're not. I'm not subscribed to her on my second channel. I subscribe to her on my main where I watch her. Subscribe to her if you don't watch already, but she's been making some fun videos. I can tell she's having fun making them. If Gabby, if you're watching this, you ate the wrong kind of Jets pizza in this video. Okay? But yeah, I think that kind of does it for my conversation. Hopefully this long-winded rant that was all over the goddamn place. I have ADHD. Yes, for those of you that are going to comment. Yes, I do have it, okay? I think if you're watching this, you probably have it too. Or at least I gave you it by making this long-winded rant. But anyway, that's that. If you enjoyed this stream, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hopefully be doing more streams in the new year. I'm away. This is not my normal setup. This is a setup I have out in Florida, kind of jerry-rigged a setup here. So, again, love you for watching this stream if you did. You are an appreciated community member here, and hopefully more videos will come in 2025, more streams. I shoot videos for a living. My business is usually a little slower than normal in the winter. It might go crazy this winter. We shall see on that. I'm working on my new place. I'm working on like a little basement studio as of late. So a lot of my time and energy is going to be poured into working on that. So, yeah, whenever my work is slow, I come and make YouTube videos. So if you see me making YouTube videos, you can assume I'm either on vacation or work is slow. So I'm on vacation right now. Ryan commented, "What's up, Wyatt? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Happy New Year. Appreciate you. I think you're like a new community member around here. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I think I've seen your comments a couple times. Hopefully Nick can get past the feeling of being boxed in with the content. Yeah, I hope he did. I think you had this on the background, Ryan. Did that rant make sense? Wyatt, did you just hop in? I'm kind of like at the end of stream. I feel bad. I know people are busy on New Year's, have stuff going on. Shoot. I wish I was streaming longer, Wyatt. I have to be up at 6 o'clock to record a brand video for my other channel, Wilmax. I think Ryan subscribed to it, but this is my other YouTube channel. I put it in the chat. I have to record a brand video. I have to drop, I think, January like 7th or 8th for some, actually it's for this. Look, I'll show you guys. It's for these insoles right here. I skate. That's my other little hobby. So yeah, I'm making a brand video for these like insoles. They pay me to do a brand video. Kind of cool. So I have to get up at like 6 o'clock and film that at the skate park out here tomorrow before all the little babies and kids roll around the skate park. But yeah, I'll be around. Wyatt, no worries, no stress. I'll appreciate that. I'll be around more this year on this channel, making more videos. There's a good likelihood I make a separate video outside of this stream, just a hard video on the Nick situation on this channel. Maybe regurgitating a lot of what I talked about, but in a more orderly fashion, since the stream was I was just kind of collecting my thoughts and putting my thoughts out there for the internet in this stream. Just hoping for the best for Nick. It's something that weighed heavily on my mind. I hate to say it. It sounds weird. It sounds really parasocial saying that. But I would literally go to sleep at night, like, nonstop thinking about this. I think it was just because, like, he was someone that inspired me to make videos. And then when I saw him not making videos, it kind of, like, put me in this spiral of, like, oh, lost my inspiration to make videos again. And I think that's why I felt closely connected to it. So, yeah. You can always rewind the stream too. If you guys, since you just got here, Wyatt, you're always welcome to rewind the stream and go back and watch it later on. And Ryan, thank you for putting this on in the background. I appreciate that a lot. I will be more content to come. If you guys also, if you have any other content ideas, anybody, you can go to any community post I put up in the community tab. You can leave a comment in any of those posts if you have any like good video ideas. I usually like talking about like the topic that's out and about and giving my 10 cents on it. But I think this year I'm going to try to find a balance because I know a lot of people get sick of that. So this year I'm going to try to find a balance of like that and then like a topic that I feel like strongly about, you know what I mean? That isn't like a popular topic right now. Something that matters to me, like here. Disappearance of Ryan Higa. Where did this? I saw this guy right here, Jaden Wong, brand new content creator, first video ever. Dude got 6.14K subs. Dude got monetized in just one video right here. How YouTube failed Ryan Higa. Like, I'd love to make a video like this. Like, Ryan Higa was something that I constantly thought about as well because I grew up on YouTube in that era of Ryan Higa. So I hope I can make a video similar to this, or you know, something between the internet drama or something I feel connected to. And I didn't do any collabs this year, and I said I would, so that's one thing I regret. I did try to do a couple of them, but a couple of the people I tried to then told me that I'm better off making like a essay video on my own rather than doing collabs because more people will like that, which is not a response I thought I was going to get. But anyway, that's a conversation for another time. Maybe we will find a collaborator this year. We'll see. Anyhow, appreciate you, Ryan. Appreciate you, Wyatt. Thank you, especially on New Year's. Happy New Year's. Hope you guys did something fun. If you didn't do something fun, you hung out in your house. That's also cool. That's what I do on New Year's. I hang out with you guys. I stream. I don't go to parties. I don't drink. I've never had a sip of alcohol. I don't, I just hang out, hang at the house. And you know what? If you hang at the house, it makes you cool too. So that's my rant. Love you guys. And catch you in the next stream and or next video. Hopefully, maybe I'll crank out a video when I'm here in Florida. We shall see. Love you guys. Peace.